Welcome to Guyana, a land where nature and culture blend seamlessly into an unforgettable tapestry of contrasts. Here, majestic jaguars prowl the untamed wilderness, while the bustling streets of Georgetown buzz with the vibrant spirit of its diverse communities. It's a place where centuries-old traditions coexist harmoniously with cutting-edge urban developments, weaving a narrative as unique as the country itself. Are you ready to explore this enchanting land that promises adventure, discovery, and wonder at every turn? Embark on this incredible journey with us today on the Shin, a day in the life. The vibrant rhythms of Georgetown, the bustling capital of Guyana, reflect a rich tapestry of life where city energy blends with the serenity of rural traditions. As dawn breaks, the lively buzz of local markets fills the air. Vendors arrange vivid displays of tropical fruits like mangoes, guavas, and bananas, while the aroma of freshly baked bread mingles with the earthy scent of herbs like thyme and parsley. Amid this kaleidoscope of color and flavor, locals engage in animated bargaining, weaving through the crowds as laughter and stories flow freely. These markets are more than just commercial hubs. They're the heartbeat of the city, connecting people through shared experiences. Just beyond Georgetown's energetic streets lies a quieter charm, with tree-lined avenues and colonial-era buildings whispering tales of the city's storied past. Meanwhile, life in rural villages presents a tranquil contrast. Along the mighty Essequibo River, fishermen rise with the sun, their wooden boats gliding across golden waters as they cast their nets. This isn't merely a livelihood, it's a cherished tradition, a link to the region's cultural identity. Nearby, farmers tend lush rice paddies and cassava fields, their labor sustaining families and communities. Cassava, transformed into dishes like flatbreads and hearty stews, forms the culinary backbone of rural life, symbolizing resilience and resourcefulness. In both city and village, family and community take center stage. Multi-generational homes foster deep emotional bonds, with Sunday dinners offering a sacred time for connection. Families gather around steaming pots of cook-up rice, a beloved dish that represents unity and shared joy. Education, despite economic challenges, is a cornerstone of hope. Children proudly don simple uniforms, embodying the aspirations of families determined to carve brighter futures. This commitment is reflected in the nation's impressive literacy rate, a testament to the enduring value placed on learning. Whether in the city's vibrant streets or the peaceful rhythms of the countryside, cultural and spiritual traditions remain vital. Festivals unite communities with music, dance, and shared meals, while religious practices provide moments of reflection. Georgetown's cultural diversity, a blend of African, Indian, and European influences, creates a dynamic melting pot, while rural life thrives on simplicity and tradition. Children play by riversides, women weave baskets, and elders share stories beneath the shade of mango trees. This duality, urban vibrancy paired with rural tranquility, defines Guyana as a place where modern aspirations coexist with deeply rooted traditions. It's a land of resilience, pride, and unity, where history and progress intertwine to create a captivating way of life. The cultural tapestry of Guyana. Guyana is a land of extraordinary diversity, celebrated as one of the most ethnically rich nations in the world. Its people form a vibrant mosaic of cultural identities, including Indo-Guyanese, Afro-Guyanese, Amerindian, Chinese, and European descendants. Together, they create a dynamic and colorful blend of traditions, languages, and customs that define the nation's unique character. A stroll through Georgetown, the bustling capital, feels like stepping into a living cultural symphony. The streets hum with the melodious tones of Creole, interspersed with phrases in Hindi, Urdu, and even indigenous languages, each reflecting the deep roots and harmony of this land. Religious diversity is equally striking, with Christian churches, Hindu temples, and Muslim mosques often standing side by side in many neighborhoods. This coexistence symbolizes the nation's spirit of unity and mutual respect. Festivals here are not merely events. They are grand expressions of multicultural harmony. The Mashramani Festival, an annual celebration of Guyana's transition to a republic, transforms the streets into a vibrant spectacle. Parades of dancers in elaborate costumes sway to the rhythms of lively music, radiating the joy and pride of the Guyanese people. In Guyana, diversity is not just a characteristic, it is a way of life. This extraordinary nation stands as a testament to the beauty of coexistence, where traditions intertwine, and every voice contributes to the harmonious melody of its people. Nature's embrace. Guyana's lush wilderness offers a sanctuary for nature enthusiasts, where unspoiled rainforests blanket over 87% of the land. As one of the planet's last untouched natural realms, this verdant haven teems with biodiversity, home to iconic wildlife such as the elusive jaguar, playful giant river otters, and the mighty harpy eagle, whose impressive wingspan rivals that of the largest birds of prey. For indigenous communities like the Wapishana and Makushi, these forests are far more than a backdrop. They are a lifeline. The dense greenery provides food, medicine, and materials for shelter, while fostering a deep spiritual bond that shapes their sustainable way of life. Cassava, a vital crop for these communities, symbolizes their harmonious relationship with nature. Every part of the plant serves a purpose. Its roots are milled into flour for bread. Its juice is crafted into traditional drinks or used as livestock feed, and its leaves enrich the soil. This resourceful use of cassava underscores a conservation-focused lifestyle that respects nature's delicate balance. Guyana's waterways further highlight its natural and cultural richness. The mighty Essequibo River, one of South America's great rivers, flows through the country, providing essential resources for both humans and wildlife. These rivers act as lifelines for remote villages, offering fresh water, irrigation for crops, and abundant fish to sustain local communities. They also serve as vital transportation routes, connecting isolated regions to the wider world. The rivers themselves are alive with activity, from schools of fish darting beneath the surface to capybaras and caimans basking along the banks. In Guyana, the relationship between people and nature runs deep. Indigenous traditions and modern livelihoods intertwine seamlessly, demonstrating a profound respect for the environment. This connection is mirrored in the vibrant cultural celebrations that unite communities, showcasing resilience, harmony, and a shared heritage. Guyana's pristine wilderness and rich cultural tapestry are testaments to the beauty of coexistence. Here, the delicate dance between heritage and the natural world offers an inspiring model for a life attuned to both tradition and the environment. Guyana's culinary treasures. Guyana's cuisine is a vibrant reflection of its multicultural roots, blending flavors from African, Indian, Amerindian, Chinese, and European influences into a unique culinary tradition. Every dish tells a story, showcasing the harmony of diverse cultures and their shared history. Breakfast in Guyana is a flavorful start to the day, with favorites like bake and saltfish, a combination of golden, deep-fried dough paired with salted cod, cooked with onions, tomatoes, and spices. This beloved staple draws from Afro-Guyanese traditions and is enjoyed across the country. For a lighter option, cassava bread, an Amerindian specialty made from grated cassava cooked on a flat skillet, offers a crispy, versatile base for butter or various toppings. Lunch often revolves around rice, a cornerstone of the local diet. Cook-up rice, a comforting one-pot dish made with rice, beans, coconut milk, and a mix of meats or fish, is a go-to meal for families and gatherings alike. This hearty dish embodies the communal spirit of Guyanese cuisine. Among the culinary highlights is pepper pot, a slow-cooked meat stew enriched with cassaripe, a syrupy extract from cassava. With roots in Amerindian cooking, pepper pot is a centerpiece of festive celebrations, prepared in large batches to share with family and friends. Desserts in Guyana are equally rich in flavor and tradition. Black cake, a dense rum-soaked fruitcake, takes center stage during Christmas celebrations. Made with dried fruits steeped in alcohol for months, this decadent treat is a symbol of Guyanese festivity and warmth. The streets of Guyana are a treasure trove of snacks and quick bites, offering delights like foluri, fluffy fried balls of split pea batter served with tangy tamarind chutney. Other favorites include doubles, roti wraps, and egg balls, which feature a boiled egg encased in a spiced cassava shell. To complement these culinary creations, Guyana's beverages are just as distinctive. Mobi, a refreshing drink made from the bark of the mobi tree, offers a slightly bitter yet revitalizing taste. Sorrel, a sweet and tangy drink brewed from the petals of the roselle plant, is a festive favorite, especially during holiday seasons. These beverages highlight the nation's innovative use of local ingredients. Guyana's culinary traditions are as diverse and colorful as its people, offering a delicious glimpse into the nation's history, culture, and communal spirit. Whether it's a hearty breakfast, a festive feast, or a quick street-side snack, each dish celebrates the rich multicultural heritage of this extraordinary country. Transforming the economy. Guyana is currently undergoing a remarkable transformation, driven by the discovery of vast offshore oil reserves that have positioned the nation as one of the world's fastest-growing economies. Once reliant on agriculture, particularly sugar and rice farming, and industries like gold and bauxite mining, Guyana is now experiencing an unprecedented economic boom. The newfound oil wealth has unlocked new opportunities for foreign investment, modernization, and ambitious development projects, heralding a new era of prosperity for the country. Georgetown, the capital, has become a hub of economic activity, with an influx of new businesses, construction projects, and employment opportunities reshaping the urban landscape. However, this rapid growth has also introduced challenges. The cost of living in urban areas has surged, with housing prices and food costs climbing significantly. This has created a widening gap between income levels and expenses, leaving middle and low-income families struggling to keep up with rising prices as the pace of development outpaces the accessibility of essential goods and services. In contrast, rural communities continue to maintain their affordability and resilience through self-sustaining practices that are deeply rooted in tradition. Bartering remains a common practice, allowing villagers to exchange goods and services without reliance on fluctuating cash markets. Many households grow their own produce, such as cassava, rice, and vegetables, or depend on community resources like fishing and livestock. This strong connection to the land helps rural areas maintain stability, even as the economic landscape shifts dramatically. The Guyanese government is proactively managing the opportunities and challenges of this oil-driven transformation. Revenue from the oil sector is being strategically allocated to critical areas such as infrastructure, education, and environmental preservation. Efforts are underway to improve roads, bridges, and energy systems, particularly in remote regions, to support economic growth and improve connectivity. At the same time, investment in education is preparing the next generation to thrive in a more diversified economy, with a focus on STEM fields, technical training, and higher education. Environmental sustainability is a key priority. The government is working to balance economic growth with the preservation of Guyana's extraordinary natural resources. Initiatives are being implemented to protect the country's vast rainforests and rich biodiversity, ensuring that development does not come at the expense of its ecological treasures. Guyana is also exploring renewable energy projects, including hydroelectric and solar power, to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and establish a sustainable foundation for future growth. This economic evolution marks a pivotal moment for Guyana, a country balancing tradition with modernization. The key challenge will be ensuring that the wealth generated by the oil boom is distributed equitably, so that all citizens, whether in urban centers or rural villages, can benefit from the nation's newfound prosperity. With careful planning, innovation, and a commitment to preserving its cultural and environmental identity, Guyana is poised to become a regional economic powerhouse while staying true to the spirit of its people. Harmony with nature. In Guyana, the connection between people and nature is more than just a way of life. It is a guiding philosophy that influences cultural traditions, government policies, and the nation's global identity. This deep bond originates from the indigenous Amerindian communities, who have lived in harmony with the land for centuries. Their practices emphasize sustainability and respect for natural resources, ensuring that forests, rivers, and wildlife are preserved for future generations. These age-old traditions form the foundation of Guyana's modern approach to environmental stewardship. At the heart of the country's conservation efforts is the Low Carbon Development Strategy, LCDS, a pioneering government initiative aimed at balancing economic growth with environmental protection. By channeling resources into preserving Guyana's vast and pristine rainforests, some of the largest and most untouched in the world, the LCDS has established the country as a global leader in the fight against climate change. These rainforests act as a carbon sink, absorbing vast amounts of greenhouse gases, while also sheltering an incredible diversity of plant and animal life. From the elusive jaguar to vibrant macaws and rare orchids, the country's biodiversity is a treasure trove. Ecotourism has become a thriving industry in Guyana, offering visitors a chance to experience its unspoiled natural beauty while supporting conservation efforts in local communities. One of the country's most iconic destinations is Guyanese Falls, a breathtaking single-drop waterfall 5 times higher than Niagara Falls. Surrounded by lush rainforest, the falls provide a sanctuary for unique species like the golden rocket frog and the Guyanan cock of the rock. For many, a visit to Guyanese Falls is not just a sightseeing experience, but a spiritual connection to the raw power of nature. Beyond the waterfalls, Guyana's ecotourism extends to its indigenous villages, where visitors can learn about traditional crafts, sustainable farming, and the spiritual beliefs that guide Amerindian life. Communities like Sama in the Rupununi region welcome guests to participate in activities such as cassava bread making, basket weaving, and wildlife spotting, offering an authentic glimpse into a way of life that honors the balance between humanity and the natural world. The government and local communities have also collaborated on programs to protect critical ecosystems. Guyana's rivers, wetlands, and savannas are home to an astonishing variety of species, including the giant river otter, black caiman, and arapaima, the world's largest freshwater fish. Conservation projects ensure that these habitats remain intact while supporting the livelihoods of those who depend on them for fishing, farming, and eco-friendly tourism. Harmony with nature in Guyana is not merely a cultural or political commitment. It is a national identity. By combining traditional knowledge with innovative environmental strategies, the country offers a model of sustainable living that balances progress with preservation. For both visitors and locals, Guyana's landscapes serve as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of all life and the responsibility to care for the earth. Guyana is more than just a destination. It's an experience. It's a place where diverse cultures converge, nature thrives, and every day feels like a celebration of life. Whether you're drawn to its vibrant festivals, rich culinary traditions, or the serenity of its rainforests, Guyana invites you to explore its wonders and be part of its story. So, what are you waiting for? This hidden paradise in South America is ready to welcome you with open arms and breathtaking adventures.